Okay, back again with another video. So guys, we have an issue here today. Big issue. Grand rising everyone. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are doing great. It's a beautiful day today. However, we've got an issue here. I've got a good friend of mine. He's got this 2021 Audi A5 Sportback. So he was attempting to change his engine oil and accidentally drained all his transmission fluid.
Come on, Queenie, man.
So now,
Hi, Queenie,
to get it back in is a procedure,
Yeah,
and you have to be very careful how you do these things because there's a lot of compartments where you can drain stuff from. So today we are gonna try and refill it up, bring it up to temperature, make sure it's right before we can even move this vehicle. He actually dumped 3 extra quart of oil in the engine because he thought he drained the engine, but he actually drains the transmission. So I refilled it proper level, started smoke and burn off, but I think it's okay because he didn't, when he started it and it was like for 3 seconds he saw smoke and he shut it off, so he didn't have it running for any time for it to damage the engine. So I think he's in the green where the engine is concerned. So now we are going to try and do this refill of transmission. So I'm gonna open the drain plug first, which is on this side right here. You can see that. It's right here. And then this right here should be the fill plug, because it's the only two that's on this lower sump. So I think this is the manual side of the gear box. I'm not gonna touch that because he didn't drain anything from this area. That's a different procedure based on what I've seen, the research I've done. However, this side is what you would change if you're just doing a regular transmission fluid change. So here is the side that you gonna let it out from, and this is the side that you're gonna put it in. Based on what I've looked up and see, I might put some diagrams up to show you, because most of these vehicles, they don't tell you how to do it in the manual. It's not even in the manual what type of fluid you use. So you have to go to the dealer, give them the VIN number, and they give you the right transmission fluid. And this is a dual clutch transmission, DCT. So that's the transmission fluid you'll be using for this transmission fluid change or accidentally remove and have to refill. So you'd have to go to Audi or VW and get the right one from them. Once you give them the VIN number, they'll give you the right transmission fluid. And I've got them over there. So there they are right there. So these are what we got from Audi. Gear oil, dual clutch gear oil. So it's not even, doesn't say anything about transmission. So that goes to show you these are more of a gear oil thing than a transmission type of oil that you would use in a regular car, i.e. Valvoline, Max Life, and all those other ones. You know, you wouldn't use this in these. You wouldn't use those in these car. This is a whole different ball game. So I'm gonna try and start pulling the drain plug, make sure there's no more fluid in there or gear oil in there. Now that we know it's gear oil, and then as he's already done draining it, but I'm gonna make sure there's none in there, or just check to see if there's any in there at all, and then open the drain one, open the fill one, and see if we can get one of these tubes up in there to pump it in, because that's what you have to do. You're gonna have to pump it in, because there's nowhere in the engine bay to do any of this. So it's a process. We're gonna take it on. So if this video is gonna be helpful to you, I would ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you know something or two about these type of engines and transmissions or anything about this vehicle, and let me know what's going on. We're gonna get some work done today. So here we go. Normally you can use a decent flathead screwdriver to open these plugs. I think they have a special tool for them, but I use a flathead, so it's easy to just slip it in and turn it, and it comes right out. So I'm gonna try to go on the other side. So as you can see, we got jack stands on there, we got two jack over here, jacked up real good. You have to be very careful with these, jacking up these vehicles. Well, realistically, you should have some, probably 4 jack stands or whatever, but as long as it's safe, for you to do this job, make sure it's safe, that you're doing it the safest way possible. You never know. Alright, so release.
No, you don't have money. I tell my mom.
There's some dripping out coming out here.
When they come in,
okay, so there's a little bit draining out of it.
You don't have money. You don't have.
Okay, so I don't think we need to really drain all of it out, because you already drained it out. I think it's just stuff that's been left in other areas of the transmission that's coming out of it, so we can close it back up. Alright, so I'm gonna open this one up and see what comes out of this one, but I'm quite sure that this one is a fill one. You see that O-ring on there? Looks pretty good. Alright, so as you can see, up in there, that my hose won't fit up there, As you can see, it's way up in there. You have to go. Yeah, way up in there. I'm not sure. Okay, so I've seen, so there's a hole by the side there. If you can see that, there's a hole by the side, so that's where it's gonna go in when you start pumping in. Alright, so I don't think my hose is gonna work. Let me try it. Try put it in. Let me try that hose first to see. So I got this red hose here. So now it's not gonna. I'm gonna need to get a smaller hose that can fit in there and fit in there as tight as possible, so when I'm pumping it in, we're not losing any of the gear oil, of the oil. Alright, so we need it. Let me see. That looks like what? Quarter inch hose, something like that. Looks like about a quarter inch hole to me. Yeah, looks like about a quarter inch hose. Alright. Looking at this and I don't like how it look, you know. I think I might have to go and get one of these. Yeah, this doesn't sit right here. I'm gonna go and get one from Audi before I fill this up. But that doesn't look good. Yeah, it looks like it's a bit damaged. However, the fill one looks okay. Alright, so we're gonna try and get a quarter inch hose and we're gonna come back to this. We got a quarter inch hose. Put some tape on it because it's a little bit loose in there. So I want to make sure it's tight so that we ain't running anything out when we're filling it up. So I'm going to push this up in here and make sure it's tight enough where we're gonna it's tight enough, see? Sturdy enough. So alright, so I'm gonna open one of these bottles. Now this is the pump here. I think I probably should have cut these hoses shorter because I'm gonna have to have a lot of hose, so I kind of tighten this one down so nothing can get through, so it doesn't waste it. So I went to Audi and I bought the drain plug here, the new one. I'm gonna put that one in now before we start doing any refilling. Alright, so okay, so I'll get this out. Now that we get that out the way, let's start doing some pumping. Okay, so I just saw something. This is actually a torque bit that goes in here. I was just looking into that, I didn't even know that, you know. Yeah, but no, I know. Small torque. I just used to use that because I saw it how it is at the front here. I think it was just like a flat thing that goes in there, but hey, you learn as you go along. So now we're gonna try and get this in. So we got the first bottle open. Let's see if we can start the pumping procedure. Alright, so we finished. Fill up that thing, it's a little dripping a little bit. It's dripping. Alright, we're gonna close it back up. We're gonna close it back up here now and then start it up and see what I go on. Alright guys, so this part of the video now, I'm gonna have my friend on the phone who's gonna help me. He knows more about this vehicle than I do, and this is the first time working on this car, so he's gonna give me a hand with the scan tool part of the business. Alright, stay tuned, check it out. Alright, now, so I heard my friend said, you see that? You put the key there, you're supposed to be able to start the car. Let's see if that works. See if that theory works. Let me think there. So, actually started. So we're gonna get our scan tool and put in here and watch it warm up. Alright. So guys, as you can see, look, smoking. Because him threw all the engine oil. Well, him full up the engine oil with like 3 more quarts over the limit. And most of it run get into the turbo, and this is just a little bit of burn off that needs to burn off, because when it starts it was a cloud of smoke. You couldn't see not even the vehicle. So we're gonna make it warm up. We got our scan tool here. Gonna hook it up. We are running the engine to get a, we see what we can find out here. We're gonna find where okay, that's done. It's telling me to open the hood. The hood is not open, so I have to open the hood. Want you to open the hood. Change us. All right, so so we might have to go into special functions, I think. Reset. I'm gonna have to reset the oil as well. Gearbox, match, steering. Let me see. Go here first. Let's do a scan first. Got 4 faults on the engine electronics, 3 faults on the transmission electronics, climate control. Right, so right now we are waiting for the temperature to rise. As you can see here, it's 24 degrees Celsius. We're waiting for 30. Give it some more time to heat up the oil. But I haven't seen any indication of me moving the gears, putting in gear so the oil could circulate in the engine, in the transmission. So I don't think it's a problem doing that, based on you have to actually put it in gear to drive. So run it through the gears. I don't think that would be a problem. But we're gonna try that. So we got neutral there. We got reverse there. We got neutral again. Sorry. We got drive. We got neutral. We got reverse. We got neutral. And we're going in park. So I think that should be good enough. For now, we will wait. It's now 25 degrees. We're gonna give it a little bit more time to get to 30, and then we come back. So we're getting some codes here where yesterday my friend was trying to push the car out the way to let someone out the yard, but I think it bring up these codes because before these codes wasn't on there when I drain the engine oil and refill and start the car. So these codes pop up because he was trying to move it, and it sensed that there's no oil, so it probably put the vehicle in a certain mode. So what we're gonna probably do is try and clear them and see if it will clear all of them, because we won't know if we do it. So we're gonna clear them.
Okay.
Transmission malfunction, safely stop vehicle. Safely stop vehicle. Drive system active, please switch off the ignition. It says the fault code has been clear, but I said the fault code has been clear. Need to require the fault code. Please return to execute read fault code feature. You see that?
Yeah.
So we go boop. Alright, it clear. So to clear all the codes, leaving the park and lock one still there. So do we try to we're gonna see what we can do about this parking and lock one. Alright, we're at 27%, 3 more percent to go, but we have an issue where that parking lock mechanical malfunction is a problem, as I found out. We're gonna have to find a way out to clear that code before we can move the vehicle, and it seems like it's a process. or a procedure or something to get it away. So I'm gonna have to try and find out what is going on here. So alright, so I got a procedure off the website about this thing, so I'm gonna try something now. It says basically first step, terminal 15 on the start the engine. Engine's already started. So second, select position N. So we're gonna select position N with the brake, foot on the brake for stay at least 60 seconds in N. So so after 60 seconds it says change briefly to park, so we're gonna press park. We're in park, and it says here select N again and wait 10 seconds. I'm gonna select N again and wait 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then turn off the vehicle in park. So we're going to select park, turn off the vehicle in park. It says stay for 15 seconds, terminal 15, stay on. Turn off vehicle in P, terminal 15, stay on.
Put the ignition back on and leave the ignition on. 15.
So we're gonna put the vehicle in ignition on.
Now scan it again.
Alright, ignition is on now. We're gonna scan it again and see. So I'm actually gonna come out and try it again. Probably come out and try. I'm gonna come out and then rescan to see what we get. So we got one fault come up back. Don't know what it is yet. I'm gonna pause it here because I don't think I need to go any further. And then check what it says. Pause. So it doesn't want to pause. You want to go through with it, so let it go through then. Alright, so still saying the same thing. Now it says passive and sporadic. Yeah.
Yep, it will erase now.
So basically that should give us the option.
Start again. Say now it's changed from active to passive sporadic. So this part will erase now.
Right, so based on the instruction it says it's supposed to change from active to passive and can be deleted. It should now be possible to perform the basic settings. Alright, we're gonna try and get rid of it now and see what's gonna happen here. Read, and then we can clear. Yes, fault code clear. Need to query the fault code. Please return to execute. So we're gonna read again and see if it's still there, and it's gone. So now it's gone. I'm gonna turn the vehicle back on now and see what the engine one is saying here. requirement malfunction, lamp on active, passive sporadic. I think we can get rid of that too. Get rid of that one, clear that one. Alright, so that's gone. We got what? We got a bunch. We're gonna clear all of them at once and then see what comes back, and then we can actually check what's the problem if they come back. Alright, so everybody is gone now. Alright, so we're gonna start her up. Drive active. Please switch off ignition. The door is open, so that's probably why it's doing that. Alright, so we're on now. We're gonna check to make sure we are up to temperature. I think we can try it now at 27. It's been around 27 for a little while, so let's go back in there and see what's going on quickly. Engine is alright, transmission is alright, everything is alright now. All codes, all faults are gone. What? So I think we're in the clear. So now let me get this thing on the right temperature so we can check the drain plug to see if we got the right level, and then we should be okay. Everything is good as gold. Alright, let's go.
Make sure
Transmission.
it's 30 degrees in there. You can't do it before because it's a parameter. You have to do it in a parameter.
Alright. So we're gonna check a live data. Default flow.
You know why you have to do it at 30 degrees?
Right.
I
What?
have an idea why.
Hold on. No, at 34. It's far way over. I've got to check it now. I have to check it now quickly.
Which might be a problem. You know why you have to do it in that?
No, but me shut it off. Oh shit. Alright, so I think we're going over 30. Because I shut the car off before it was 30 and then when I tried it back on it's 30. I don't know what happened there. 1 second. Yeah, so I went over too much. It's actually at flipping 37. But I shut the vehicle off, so I don't know why it was hot. I guess it wasn't reading properly when it was at 27. So I have to cool it down because I don't think we can do it in that temperature. Alright, so we're gonna put back the undercover for the engine area. I don't need that anymore. I'm gonna just here while the transmission cool down over I would say it's on meter and then check it out at 30 degrees. Hey guys, still at 32, but I think that reading is not 100% correct because it's not that hot. I can, you know, I can feel it and it's not. But however, we are going to pull and we're going to check to see if we're getting a lot out. So we're going to check it. Pulling it now. We're gonna let it drain out. Draining out at the moment. Still draining. Alright, so that seems to be right there at the levels, so it's draining a little now, so we have to wait till it get to a dripping stage, then we can shut it back, and that should be the right fill level. Then we can start her up again and just double check to make sure it's not coming down more, That seems to be the good. That seems to be it right there. Gonna close her up. Right there. And we are gonna it says 30, but it's at 32, but I think it's okay. Still at 32. But I think it should be fine. I'm gonna start her up and then go back and check it and see. Alright, so I'm just gonna go back and pull again to see if any more is gonna come out. I will just check that when the engine is off, so I just want to check it when it's on to see if any is going to come out, so we can come to a conclusion that everything is okay with the levels. Alright, so we're going to open it up again just to make sure. A little bit more coming out. So that seems to be okay then. Seems to be very, very okay. Yep. We're good with that. We are A-okay with that. So alright guys, so that is that with the transmission. We are going to close this up. Let's just take away some of that wipe away some of the oil that's dripping away, clean it up. Right, gonna put the undercover back, and then we're gonna take the jack stands down and everything and see, try to move it and see what happens. Take these stands out. Let me see. Right. All stands are gone. See if we can give her a test drive. Alright guys, we are gonna give it a little small drive to see where we're at. We're in drive. Release the park brake. And we are on our way out the yard. Everything looks good on here. No warning apart from the gas. Everything else looks good. Everything looks good. No warnings, no none. So I guess we are A-OK. Alright, you want to set it before you go?
Yeah.
Alright.
Up real quick then.
I'll go back in the yard because we don't want the license plate to fall off. Yeah. However, we have to still smoking a little bit, but it's okay. It's gonna burn off. It's just what's in the actual turbo. Other than that, everything looks good, guys. We had a good moment with this one. Was a real job. This one is. First time doing something like this, but hey, this is how it is. Everything is clear, no faults. So hey, I'm gonna give it a test drive and see if everything is okay. If anything pops up, my friend is fixing the license plate. It was falling off, and then we're gonna make us a little drive. Stay posted, my friends. All right, give it a little test run. You know what I mean? Shift. Lovely. Nice. Everything shifting real good. Yep. Seems like we are right. Yep. Good as gold. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment if you like the video, and you know, let me know what's going on. If this video teach you something, or you know, let you know something you never know before, you know, let's send me a comment and let me know what you think. Alright, see you in the next video, guys. Give thanks. Bye.